Hi, this recording is on how to make an assignment on Moodle that's a PDF worksheet and get the assignment back. So I'm going to make one in my hardware class to just kind of show you. So I'm going to open up, turn editing on, and I'm going to add an activity. I'm going to add an assignment. I'm going to say division worksheet. That's what they're going to be working with. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a fun division worksheet right here on this drag and drop right here in the additional files. Complete the following worksheet using Cami and submit your completed link below. Okay, and then I come down here and I'm going to leave that enabled and I'm going to leave it as online text. Now you could do file submission. You could make them download the file and submit the file to you, the PDF. You have both options, whether you want to use online text and file submission. And I guess I'll show you both in one thing. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save and display. So now my student, when they come to this, they see that division worksheet. I'll go ahead and turn editing off, and they click on it, and they click that they're going to open that worksheet. Now, if they've installed Cami and they have that as their primary thing, it goes and opens up just like this. I could run OCR when it opens if I want to. If I do, it's going to have to save it to my Google Drive, and I have to authorize Google Drive to work. Now it's in Google Drive, and it's OCRing that so that if I needed to copy and paste things, I could. So there we go. It's all open. Now this one doesn't have a spot to type their name, so I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, on all worksheets, make sure you put your name in the top right. And then they could either write or type their answers in here, either by typing just like this, oops, or by picking the drawing tool and writing. I know this is going to be hard, like this. So when they're done, move this out of the way. So when they're done now, they have the ability to then share it right up here. So I have two options. If I want to submit the link so that I just click on them, I'm going to share. If I want them to give it to me, I'm going to click download. So we'll do the download first. So if I click download, you could say, and it defaults to with annotations to your computer. So I'm going to say begin export. And it's going to download it into my, and it names it Cami Export, the same name. You might want to tell your kids to make it say their name, maybe at the end. I don't know how you want to do that, but let's say I'm going to do that. Now, if that's the way you're doing it, here on the submissions, the students have a button that allows them to upload the assignment. And I just switched over to be the student so you can see what it looks like. So right now they see this and they have the ability to add their submission. Now, because I said text and file submission, I have both boxes. I don't do this. I have one or the other. So in this case, they would just drag and drop their filed submission right back there into that and hit save changes, and you would be able to see their file and click on it and grade it that way. The other way to do it is if they hit their submission, they can submit in this text line the link. So how do we get that? So the other option is they can download it with the annotations, or they can hit share and they just get this link and they just copy that link, and then they would put that link in there and they would hit save. Again, I don't do both of those. Now I've got both things. I'm going to go back to being me for a second. So on my side, I would see that one student has submitted their assignment. I can view the submissions, and I have both their link to open it up and view their file directly, or I have their PDF in order to open it up and basically view the same thing that they typed in there. Now, again, when I make the submission, the assignment, I don't have both. I have one or the other. Either I would teach my kids how to just input the link, which is faster for them to just do online text, or if you prefer them to upload the file, but I don't usually have both. It's one, either they're going to upload a file and I only get one upload, or I have them do the online text and I undo that one. Either one of those is a perfectly acceptable way to have students turn back in an assignment, either online, on their computer, or the file itself when they're done. Hopefully that answers your question in how do I assign a PDF and get the assignment back in Moodle.